The folk, sub-chiefs, and the entire citizens of Avatime Fume, I give praises to the Almighty God for giving us this day to celebrate the fundraising of the festival. I again welcome you all who travel from far and near places to participate in this historic occasion. For this event is to raise funds to carry out a water supply project. Water, they say, is life. In the olden days, water was not an issue in Avatime Fume. However, In the last few years, it has become a major problem. All the main rivers and streams which used to flow down the mountain range have suddenly dried up. It is therefore necessary to look for alternative sources of water for the citizens. We are therefore using this occasion to source for funds for the water project.
It is with great humility and pride that I stand before you today as the chairman of this important occasion, the launch of Amufest 2025. I am deeply honored by this invitation and grateful for the opportunity to contribute to a celebration that shows the richness of our Avatime heritage. Amufest is more than a festival. It shows our vibrant history, traditions, and unity. It reminds us of who we are, where we come from, and the values that bind us together. As we gather here today, we are proving our commitment to preserving and promoting the legacy of our forefathers for future generations. Let us use this platform not only to celebrate, but also to inspire new things, collaboration, and growth within our communities. I urge everyone to actively participate in the launch and make this event a success. Thank you.
Avatime is a unique community. We have our own culture, our own way of life. We cultivate mountain brown rice. Which we call it Avatime. That's exactly why we are here. We have done a lot of tourist attraction, tourist sites scattered all over. Somebody will be talking about that. But just to mention Mangemi, the famous Mangemi, where when you go there, you have a scenic and panoramic view of the settlements below. It is so beautiful. The hotel, not to mention the hotel waterfall and walkway, and many others which will be spoken about in detail in a while. on behalf of OCA Ajateko the 7th, the paramount chief of Avatime traditional area, to celebrate or to welcome all of you to this special occasion. We give thanks to our harvest and to honor the heritage and resilience of that bind us together as one community. Amu represents both a legacy and a livelihood, and it is a joy to have each of us to celebrate this Amufest. Indeed, it is OCA Ajateko the 7th who introduced the rotational system of Amufest. Formerly, it was only Vanel, but he did that with a special reason. Because this special celebration dwells on 3 or 4 aims or goals. The first one is development in peace. He wanted peace to be within the Avatime traditional area. It is only when we have peace, then development can also boost up. That is why we say we have development in peace. And because he wants every town of Avatime to be developed, hence the rotational system. Like currently, Avatime Fumi, they wanted a development for water supply. So all of us in Avatime, we shall go down to Fumi, help them raise funds, and then the water project will be executed. So ours is to help one another so that we raise funds and develop Avatime. Not only one place. That is why we wanted this development or rotational system. It's a nice thing, and all of us have to cheer it up. The other is, for this celebration, is socialization. We need to socialize, to know one another from each town. Through this, we can even marry. We get women to marry, we get men to husbands, and then we socialize to make Avatime one town. So socialization is good. Through this socialization, businessmen are making contacts for their businesses. We will see that it is not only a celebration. People will benefit through it. So I'm appealing to everybody, come big and hungry, to be at Avatime Fumi on the 8th of November for this celebration. If you are able to go or attend, I'm sure you get something good to pick up from that place.
Your Majesties, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I'm always being mistaken for this Amu. I'm not this Amu. This Amu is sitting here, and then the former Miss Amu is also standing. I'm Oneche Amu the first. In fact, you are celebrating me. It's because of me you are all here. Yes. You will understand if I tell you. We have Almighty Mountain Organic Brown Rice here, 5 kilos and 1 kilo. And then we have the roasted rice flour for papransa, apple, and cocoa. And then we have the baby food or the infant formula. Now stop eating cereal. We were being fed on this as we were young, and now we don't have brittle bones or osteoporosis because we have a lot of calcium in our bones. So stop the cereal. We have the spice flour. This is what the hunters use in the bush as an instant drink. You just mix it with water and then you drink. You can also make it into cocoa. And then we have Almighty clock, Kulege beans flour. This is what we eat with Almighty Dimoko from the roasted rice flour. It is antibiotic for the lactating mothers in Avatime. And we have what our ancestors brought with them from a hunter, the paddy rice. We used to have egomu, crew, lolobi, amaide. But now we have Viono, because all those have gone extinct. In fact, people have stopped growing the rice. Why? Because we've been using our hands. We don't have machines, and we live on the mountains. So we can use power tillers, hoe, and cutlasses. These days, people are spraying the floor. But we thank God, when you spray the floor, the birds come to eat what we have broadcasted there. Then after that, they will come and use the hoe to dig the ground. Then who are you doing? Okay, so this is our food. And then we've added value to it. You can make cake from the infant formula. You can make bread. You can make noodles, macaroni. And you can make a lot of things from this rice. So I will let the MC, as we sit down, I will let the MC read the nutritional value from the brown rice. Then I will continue. MC, the lady MC. So, on behalf of Ocean Ajatipo, I will call the brown rice or Almighty Mountain Organic Brown Rice. There's no fertilizer in this. Duly launched. Call for the farmers. Was installed, he did me feel that formerly we're celebrating Vanakwe, which was rice festival, but it stopped because there was no rice. Now he rejuvenated the rice festival. That is why I said, because of the Avatime women, we are now growing brown rice and we are now marketing brown rice. Enedas Farms is exporting brown rice back to Atlanta. You all heard of the nutritional value of this rice. Like I said, we have been producing, we supply a company that produces macaroni. But we ourselves, during the rice festival, the women do a lot of cooking competition, and we derive how to make rice bread, rice cake, a lot of things. And I've written a book on dishes. So if you are somebody who eats in the night because of your job, brown rice is good for you because of the fiber on it. Don't polish your brown rice. Eat it like that. The fiber contains all the vitamins, and the fiber is good for you. It will digest very fast before you sleep. Within maybe 30 to 1 hour, you can eat it in the night and sleep, even at 12 midnight. People say, oh, rice, and I say, no medicine is sweet. This is medicine. You know, that was what our ancestors were eating. Even in Valley now, you can get 100 years old women carrying firewood, climbing the mountain back home. In fact, I've never seen anybody in POP before. Like I said, the osteoporosis, we don't have it in Avatime, especially if you've been eating this brown rice from your babyhood. So stop giving your children cereal. Start with this. It is very nutritious and it's good for everybody. It prolongs lifespan at the rate for you. Because I'm not the one who write that. Well, I'm not the one who researched into that. Dr. Tikwe will attest that the doctors have been doing a lot of research on food these days. Let's go back to our roots. Eat our own food. Major Koshinga was talking about making Ghana rice. And because of that, we've been attending all the fairs in Ghana and outside Ghana. All the National Farmers Days. Avatime women have got a lot of medals we can't even count because of the brown rice. So if we are celebrating brown rice, we are not here for talk show. Today we have seen the brown rice filling. Everybody should eat brown rice.
Mr. Chairman, let me start by admitting that I am not new to Avatime. The essence of festivals, the world over, has been advertised such that everyone knows what festivals bring to society. Within the Ghanaian context, festivals began with our existence, be it pre- and/or post-colonial era. Festivals are described and hailed as vital occasions that support cultural preservation, fostering social cohesion, stimulating economic growth through tourism, and reinforcement of community bonds. Consequently, the importance of festivals in Ghana cannot be overstated. Mr. Chairman, based on these general perspectives of festivals that I feel the theme chosen for 2025 Avatime Amufest Festival resonate head-on with all the highlights of festivals. Sustaining Avatime as climate resilient community through mountain brown rice production, culture and ecotourism suggests such a big dream worth celebrating. The end goal of festivals in Ghana, for that matter Avatime Amufest Festival, must drive home and serve as a means of ancestral connections, conflict resolution, community development, and political engagement beneficial to our society. In conclusion, friends and fellow royals of Avatime, I ask for God's guidance and protection to you and each festival participant throughout all the days before, during, and after the 2025 Amu Festival. In support of water production in Avatime, I understand clearly that science teaches us that the amount of fluid in our body, water alone command about 75%. Because of that, we need water every day as we live on earth. On that account, I am supporting the water project with 10,000 Ghana cedis. We remind that latest next year at this time, I want to visit Amejope and see water flowing. Thank you for giving me audience.
Thank you to everyone who contributed to the success of this festival lunch. May the spirit of togetherness and cultural pride continue to thrive in our beloved Avatime traditional area. Thank you.